digital specialist with your Auxilium team. I'm still testing out a couple of apps for our live video streams, but today I also wanted to talk to you about the LifeLabs data breach. So I posted a link to a news story on our Facebook and Twitter yesterday when the news came out that up to 15 million patients, primarily in BC and Ontario, could have had their information compromised in a cyber attack on LifeLabs in October. And this news just came out yesterday. What LifeLabs is saying today is that they haven't seen any evidence of that compromised data being out on the dark web, being out for sale on any internet sites anywhere, but it is definitely something that you should be aware of. My own personal credit card was just flagged for fraud after Black Friday, so I am super familiar with how horrifying that is, and I just wanted to let you know some of the stuff that you can do. So even though LifeLabs doesn't have your credit card information, if you use the same email address that you use for LifeLabs on any other shopping site, then there's definitely the potential for those two things to be connected with your name, with your birthday, and all of that stuff, which makes it easier to steal your identity. So the very first thing I would recommend is that you plan to pay better attention to your credit card statements for at least the next few months. You might have a service available through your bank that you can do this with, or you can pay companies like Equifax, who are the ones that monitor your credit score, in order to just flag if anything weird happens. And then speaking of Equifax, they do also offer a fraud protection service. So if it's something that you're really worried about, you can sign up with them. It is a paid service that they offer. So that is an individual decision depending on what you think the risk is. You are, however, entitled to a free annual credit report from either Equifax or TransUnion. You, as a consumer, can request that directly. So I would highly recommend that if you haven't requested one recently. Just put it in your calendar to request that from them, and you will be able to check and see what activity has been going on in your name. Other than that, I would highly recommend changing any passwords that you might have. If you are like most people, it's really hard to come up with unique passwords for everything. So the password that you have used for your LifeLabs account, whether that's getting results or whether that is booking appointments with them, then you definitely want to update passwords, that one and all the other ones. Yeah, so those are a couple of things that you can do right away just to safeguard your identity, your information. LifeLabs does have a dedicated line set up for that. So if you are interested in finding out more information or you want to contact them directly, it's lifelabs.com. Thanks so much for hanging out with Auxilium Live, and we look forward to seeing